Hello, everybody. My name is Joe Shea. It's pronounced Shay. Looks like Che, but Shay. Yeah, introduction blog for Education 590, issues and teaching. Yeah. So, who am I? Well, like I said, I'm Joe. There's a picture of me and my wife, Melissa. There's my well, this guy's no longer with us, but that's Buddy, and then Barbie. She's still with us, so that's good. And this is a picture of a crib I just put together because my wife is due on October 19th. We're due for a little boy, so it's our first, and we're real excited about that. So pretty much no matter what I say here, who I am, I'm sure I'll be a lot different in a year from now. So anywho, let's go forward. The basics, family, very important to me. Dogs. I have two dogs right now, Kenny and Barbie. Yep, their names are Kenny and Barbie. Um, Not my decision, my wife. Yeah, sports, I'm really into the 49ers. That's a big, huge thing with me. I love the 49ers. They're my team. I'm originally from Northern California, Bay Area, so naturally that's my team, and my dad's a huge Niner fan, so naturally the son becomes the father's uh, you know, team. That's how it goes. Family. A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. I thought that's a cool quote from the movie The Godfather, just to go old school a little bit. It's me at my wedding and all that. That's my dad there. This is my cousins right here, and then it's my mom back there, and then there's my wife, and then there's my son. So yeah, the family, huge thing with me. I'm really into family. My family is in Northern California, so my wife's family's based in Rancho, so they're kind of our family down here. It's nice to have family in two places like that, so you can kind of go between them a little bit. And then there's my little niece Ayla right there, and then there's Jonah. Ayla, I think she's 5. Jonah's 3. There they are again. There's my sister and her husband, Rob. And there's me and my wife. We recently drove up the coast to California, and that's in San Luis Obispo. Um, we had 2 baby showers, one in Northern California, one in Southern California. So that's important to her. And then here's my wife. We got engaged. I proposed to my wife at the Eiffel Tower in Paris. We met at UC Santa Cruz. There's our engagement pictures. You can see that book. It says "Slugs in Love." The banana slug is the UC Santa Cruz mascot, so we're slugs in love. That's the idea. And more pictures of her. And then there again, there's Jonah and Ayla, my niece and my nephew. And then there's my wife at our wedding, and there's my wife in her younger years. Yeah, my wife, she's my rock, my inspiration, really, she's my everything. And she encouraged me to go back to school. She always wants better for me, which is, I appreciate that, it's staying on top of things and going forward. She's always there to push me, so I like that. And she will make an excellent mom, I believe. So sports, that's another real important thing. I love sports, 49ers. There you can see there's some 49ers stuff. There's a picture of the San Francisco Giants baseball team, their stadium. Sorry to any Dodgers fans. I'm sure you're just like totally not happy right now, but bear with me. Yeah, and then there's me playing, Little League baseball. So I mean, I have a lot of good memories, and eventually after I kind of get the teaching thing down, I'm going to being a coach, or I don't know, but I'd like to be a coach of something and help out that way because I really enjoy sports, and some of my best memories as a kid are sports. So there we go. Like I said, I'm a Niners fan, Giants fan, Warriors fan, Bay Area, sports all around. I recently watched the World Cup, like a lot of you, I'm sure, and I'm just really kind of really interested in soccer. So I've been watching some of the English Premier League, some of their soccer matches, and I'm into it. I definitely I like it. It's really cool. It's a positive, healthy activity. For me, it's a passionate hobby. If you ever watch me watch a Niner game, you'll know I'm passionate. You might get a little scared. I get pretty into it. Yeah, builds confidence, and I have, yeah, like I said earlier, lifelong friends. Dogs, love dogs. There's Buddy, the old guy. He's since gone, but there's him with his panda hat on. Again, sorry, Dodgers fans. Yeah, and then just I love dogs. They're super fun. I've had dogs my whole life. Really haven't gone too long without having a dog. So, and that's definitely something I want to have for my son. Is I always have a dog around. It's fun. And I want to talk about my dad. He's a real big inspiration in my life. We call him the Godfather. I work for him. I started working for him when I was really young. 13, and it's the only job I've had in my life. And I've worked my way up when I lived in Northern California. But he's a paint contractor. He owns his own business, Shea and Harris Painting. So um, that wasn't really for me. And then that's when I kind of got into teaching after I kind of realized that that path wasn't really the one I wanted to go down. But he's a great guy, positive role model, inspiration. And he'll admit this. He's a horrible teacher. Explaining things is not his strong suit. He gets a little impatient, and he's old, and yeah. Shea and Harris. That's where I work now. I do IT stuff for the company, and I do scheduling and stuff, and other various stuff. But mostly scheduling and IT stuff, keeping all that stuff in order, which is not my dad's strong suit. But I used to work, locally up there, and that used to be my office right there. Which, when that used to be your office, a classroom looks pretty appealing. So yeah, exactly. So I'm sure a lot of you can empathize with that sentiment. Manual labor, I believe, it can build character, and that's it can, and I kind of want to, impart on my students, it's okay to work with your hands, but working with your brain is a lot more rewarding, and it's easier on your body, believe me. Yeah. And then another hobby of mine, I'm really, really into cooking. I love cooking. It's nice, cost effective, and healthier. You can be healthier, and all those sorts of things. And one thing I learned from that I've applied in cooking that that I always work on applying to my life is organization. I'm not the most organized person. My wife is, but I'm not. So, being organized is important when you cook. So I'm trying to, work that into the rest of my life. So yeah, you can see that was a pre-party. Looks like, yeah, no, I'm not an alcoholic. There's a party going on right there. And then my friends, they're really an inspiration of mine to get into teaching. That's my buddy Mike right here. He's a teacher up in Northern California, and he's a history teacher, social studies, which is my subject. So just they support me a lot, and I really appreciate them. And my future is a crib. There will be a mattress in there. Don't think I'm not giving the kid a mattress. He'll get a mattress. It's actually in there now. Um, but yeah, like I said, my wife's pregnant, so during the course of this class, she'll have our child. So that's going to be a big part of my life. So that's me, Joe Shea. I look forward to getting to know all of you, and working with some of you on stuff and the debates and everything. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.